Hi, I hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading on what do people love most about you. Today there are going to be 3 groups to choose from. And I'm going to use these cards. I don't know if I should show you them or just let it be a surprise. Okay. So I already shuffled them and these cards came out. And let me just see. Hold up the crystals. So pile number 1, and then pile number 2, pile number 3. So this is pile number 1. And if you need any more time to meditate, you can pause it here. Otherwise, I'm going to start with pile number 1. Okay. So those who have picked this group or this crystal, I'm going to start with you. The card that came out for you was the High Priestess. So immediately, you guys are psychics, intuitives. People like that you guys are very intuitive. People like that you can take time out to meditate and contemplate. People like that you have this infinite source of like hidden knowledge. You can see things clearly where it isn't readily clear to you, where there's deception, where there's trickery, and how things may appear. You can easily see through that and see the truth of the situation. And people like how they can't really fool you. People like how you just easily pick up on things. You have these insights where you have these hunches where you just follow your heart. You follow your instincts. And people find it attractive that you have this sense. Yeah, when you speak, you just communicate very effectively, where people, you just have a clear-cut way of stating things clearly, and you speak your truth. People find it attractive how you speak to them and how you illuminate this clear light to them. People find it attractive. People love that you have this spiritual satisfaction within yourself, that people find it really cool how you can have this sense of inner peace and no one can really shake you or rock you or deceive you. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of throat chakra energy. You're very good at expressing your feelings, your emotions, and putting that down in a sense of creativity, or in a sense that everyone could pick up on that, or people can understand you clearly, or people find it that it amazes them. They love that you can truly see the truth of the situation by following your gut, by following your emotions, by following your heart. People find it attractive that you're in tune with your feelings. You know how to communicate that well, that you know how to suss through your feelings, and even though things may look and appear a certain way, you know the truth of the matter, and you just follow your heart, and it never really steers you wrong. People love that you have this personal achievement within yourself, that you're really a high and powerful on your own. You don't really need someone to tell you what's up and what's down, like what's right or what's wrong. You have this sense of just, you always follow through with what you intend to put your efforts in, what you put your efforts towards, whether it's your creative endeavors or just in the sense of your work. You make wise business decisions, and normally when you first meet someone, your gut instincts tell you right, whether it's business partners or overall friendships or relationship goals. You know how to read people from the get-go, and you can just you know how to like let go. You know who to entertain and what not to entertain, and you're very decisive and very choosy, very selective, and you very much keep to yourself. And again, with that meditation, to keep your inner peace is mostly calls for time for you to have quiet time and contemplation, for you to really hone in your intuition. People love that what you work towards, you're a hard worker, and what you've done all led up to your own personal success. So again, you don't need anyone to tell you, like, you're your own. People like that you can think for yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. People like it that you can think for yourself. You're your own. You have your own mind to you. You're not easily swayed by what people tell you. Maybe you have this sense of trust issues, but people find you, they love that you're trustworthy, and that you just are very spiritual. People find you very deep. So what else? Let's see what else is attractive about you. And people like that you're into the occult, or you're just really in tune with hidden knowledge. You know things that other people don't know, or people can't really hide stuff from you. You always end up knowing the truth. You can easily suss through the truth of situations without really being ever told anything, or just being told lies. You know how to suss through deception. Yeah, people see you as, this came out, the Ten of Wands and Judgment. So with these two cards, there's really an emphasis on fire. And I like that because the High Priestess, it's the moon goddess. It deals with emotions. It deals with sussing through fears and disillusionment, and standing firm in your power of being in your divine, feminine, High Priestess energy. This really emphasizes how you surrender to God. You have this, you go through epiphanies, you go through this, you have reckonings, you surrender to the will of God, and it's like that's your strength, that's your power, which makes sense because of the moon goddess. Even though you may take on a lot of burdens from connections, by knowing the full truth, and it seems like you can't really trust people or maybe people put off their burdens, and it gives you the brunt work of the relationships. But you often go through this rise of the ashes, this call to a new life. The universe knows the truest and purest intentions of your heart. So people love that you are pure. People love that your intentions are always pure. People love that you could be a Gemini or a Sagittarius, but people love that it seems like the universe is always on your side and that no one can ever really touch you. You're highly feared because of your knowledge, because people don't want to ever deceive you or do you any harm or any wrong. You go through periods of self-realization, self-act. Yeah, let me get some clarifiers on this, Lord. Lord, oh Lord. You guys are very powerful, but people see you as very successful. Look at the bottom of the deck. Nine of coins, which when I was shuffling for the beginning, the pick a card, when you picked the moon goddess, when I was shuffling for that, I saw the 9 of coins. So people see you as you've overcome a lot. And you make people nervous. You make people nervous. Like, people see you as being able to take on the world, and you're highly, like, feared. It's like people crave your judgment because they know you know the truth of them. So, like, people want to know how you think of them. People want to know, people love your judgment on them. People love that, again, with the 9 of Pentacles, you have this spiritual satisfaction within yourself. You're fairly balanced within the material world and the spiritual world. Excuse me. You're fairly balanced within the material world and the spiritual world, and people view you as having a successful harvest for all that you've worked towards, because the card before the 9 of Pentacles is the 8 of Pentacles, which is, you know, being that apprentice, being at that lower level and working hard and improving in your craft, improving in your abilities, improving your skills. And it takes many moons, takes many cycles for you to get to this point. And you didn't take any shortcuts. You took time out. You probably are very choosy about the people you surround yourself with, because you pick up energies very easily. People love that you are this, like, homebody, but that's how you know how to take time for yourself, to have this love for yourself, to nurture yourself, to suss through your emotions, to have this inner peace because of all the things you went through. And the 10 of Wands, this is you know, taking on a lot of burdens, being oppressed, being weighed down by your surroundings, by other people's crap. So you know how to walk away from that things, and really people better move. Again, you work with the universe, with judgment. You work with God, whoever you believe in, your angels. And that makes you a threat. People like that. You're not like everyone else. You're very individualistic to you. And with these 2s and 1s, people love that you have, again, this sense of inner peace. Whatever you have in your creative endeavors, look what comes out. So a lot of major arcana, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, people love that. 1, you're really protected and guarded by God, the divine. You go within, simply put. You know how to take time out of yours. You know how to take time away from the busyness and hecticness of life. Even though you are busy, you do have a lot of things to do and take care of, but it all is leading up towards your success. People view you as successful, but it did come at a price for where you are, for where you currently are, for having your ability to be able to suss through disillusionments. You took a lot of crap. You took a lot of lies. You took a lot of deception, and people used you. People taking advantage of your sensitivity. People don't know that you're highly protected right now. Yeah, you've learned from your mistakes, and I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles. Okay, I said Five of Pentacles for a reason. The Five of Swords. I'm seeing a Five of Swords with that Nine of Pentacles. So that really emphasizes you took some loss. People played downright dirty with you. You have a past where people deceived you and you took some losses. It all served towards your spiritual satisfaction, your spiritual evolution. For your Hermit, you may be Virgo, but the 9 is completion. So like, it's all over. You know how to follow your own path. You know how to take time and to really have God be that lamp under your feet to really guide you along your next steps, your next again, inner peace. People find you as very peaceful, very quiet. You keep to yourself. People love that about you. That's very attractive to them. People love that. You know, people view you as ever changing. You go within and you're like this lone wolf with this yeti. And you're ending karmic cycles. People view you as, you know, cutting people off. View you as being very protected by the divine. People can't really get to you, but people view you as going through epic changes. People view you as leaving them behind. Or people view you as not having an easy life, where you're constantly outcasted and you're like outcasted and gone through your own judgment. You went through having to bare your heart to the universe. People view you as very pure, very very friendly. People view you as just going more towards your own inner peace, your own personal achievement, and leaving people behind. What else do people love about pile number 1? That's not along these lines. What else do people love about pile number 1? Clarify. People view you as, ooh, so we got some looks. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. So psychic, clearly people love your intuitive abilities. People love how compassionate and warm and kind-hearted you are. You are always a person that was uplifting, a person that whenever someone was going through a hard time themselves, you'll be able to help be that listening, kind, warm-hearted friend. Yeah, a good friend. You're a good friend to people. You would listen to them and give them kind, loving advice, or just be there to listen. People view you as, in tune with your feelings, very meditative. People view you as, people love that you are this good wife, this good mother, but look at this. You're very loving, very warm, kind, and compassionate. People in this archway, there's just growth all around you, milestones being met. People view you as celebrating your long-term achievements because you're a natural born leader. You seem to be this kind, warming, compassionate person, but you're also balanced within your divine masculine. Whether you're female or masculine, or whether you're female or male, people view you as going through life very strategically, very planned, very thorough, very motivational. You know how to like burn things down and destroy things that no longer serve you, that's no longer needed, and you know how to grow within that destruction, how to. People view you as, maybe this specific person here is your soulmate or kindred. But people view you as like one in a million. People view you as special. People love that you are, yeah, someone who just goes and flow with the universe. Okay. The Queen of Wands came out. So they didn't want me to forget this. So the Queen of Wands came out. This is the warm, kind, affectionate leader. You are someone who is charming and magnetic. Someone that's very attractive, sensuous. Again, with creativity, you may go through, you may be working on something that's like a creative endeavor, whether whether you're a writer or singer or into the occult, you're into tarot and divination. This person loves that you're rebellious in nature, but you know how to strive towards and harness your ideas, your creative expression. You know how to express things. You know how to express your emotions efficiently to where it would reach people and it would change their views. It would change their mind and it would change their perception, and you will reach people with your creations, and it would make you appear very successful, very, very beautiful in their eyes, very angelic. The person views you as going and flow with the universe. You have this optimistic view in life that anything is possible with God on your side. Yeah, this is seeing metaphors in life. You often see coincidences. People view you as very lucky. People view you as celebratory, happy-go-lucky, knowing how to take time to find the happiness, the key to happiness in life. People view you as open and receptive to love, very loving, very warm and compassionate. And when things look a little rough, you know how to just take time out and meditate, and knowing that there's something better in the situation that may appear to be just dead and gone. You know how to, yeah, again, 8 of Wands. That's goes hand in hand with the Queen of Wands, which is that attractiveness. People view you as very sexually attractive. People love that. People, I'm seeing your breasts, your legs. People love. And people think you have some spitfire too. You know how to cut people with your words. You know how to be honest though. Like, you're warm, compassionate, loving, kind-hearted, yes, but you know how to play low down and dirty because you know the truth. You know your truth. No one can really tell you or deceive you. No one can tell you anything that's that you don't already know, or you don't know the honest truth of it. People view you as closing out cycles. You're on to new, bigger, and better things. People view you as just very successful, but you overcome a lot to get there. And but people try to hold you back because they viewed you as successful. But people view you as very loving. People view you as destined to find this love, whether it's with them or with someone else. But people view you as a catch. People love that you are unique and individualistic to yourself. You're not really out here copying the trends. You're not really here following what he or she or do. You really are creative in what you do. No one does what you do quite like how you do it. Yeah, you follow your own path. You know how to let go and release your burdens and ask God for help. God is who gives you strength. This is my group where God gives you strength. And if this not resonating with you, then pick another card, because completion, hello, People view you as, like, everything is possible with God. People view you as very complex, very spiritual, very spiritually strong. They love that you are spiritually strong. People view you as, you're just really in tune with your purpose. And then here, it's 21, so this is completion. This is following through on your projects. You have a large project, you know how to follow it through to the end, to get through to the end and be successful in that. You know how to meet your goals, and there's a sense of joy where joy always follows you. You know how to make time in order to be happy in your life, because you've gone through the hard times. You know what you're deserving and worthy of, and you work hard towards it. You don't take any shortcuts. You have this sense of wholeness within yourself, where you always have that happy ending within yourself. No one can really stop you from getting that closure within yourself that you need. Yeah, celebration wants to peek out too. Divine feminine empress, very, again, balanced within yourself. You know how to meditate and be in flow, with that time of knowing that you're always on the right track, knowing that you're following that path, knowing that you're on the right path. People love that you embrace changes and that you're comfortable with your shallow qualities of self, and you know how to be at peace with yourself. You know how to incorporate self-love into every second of, I almost hurt myself. You know how to, you know how to incorporate self-love into, you know how to incorporate self-love into everyday practices. You know how to, maybe you have tattoos people love, but again, there's this strong complexity to you where people love how unique and individualistic you are to yourself. You're not like anyone else. You know how to stick to your own sense of self. Yeah, there's a sense of grace. You're very focused on achieving your projects, your goals. People view you as, maybe you travel a lot for work with this world card. Yeah, people view you as going through constant new levels of consciousness, where it's like people want to come with you with that, because you're on this self journey. People view you as a hard worker and you're reaching your dreams. So based on how self-focused you are, people view you as a catch. People view you as someone that they want to be on their side. People want to go through calming times of transitions with you. People view you as very calming influence, very healing. People view you as being that it factor, very accomplished within yourself. Okay, pile number 1, I hope that resonated with you, those who chose this. Like, subscribe, or if you haven't left already, I just wish you a very blessed rest of your day wherever you are. Now, moving on to pile number 2. Those who picked this group, the card that came out for you was the Hangman. Now, with this card, people view you as going through times of being with yourself. People like that you can take time for yourself out of the day-to-day rat race of everyday life, of constantly working and striving and hustling towards success. People like that you can surrender everything to God with this intentional pause here. People view you as being willing to let go of things easily. People view you as very enlightened, like you know how to go within and reflect and see things from a different viewpoint, from a different perspective. People view you as, yeah, you have this newfound wisdom with you. People love that you are wise. People love that you have this sense of acceptance about certain situations, or just within yourself. People view you as enlightened. People love that you are enlightened, that you're not very fixed within your thinking. You're very dynamic. People view you as embracing the new. You embrace changes, and you're willing to wait in order for change to catch up. You're not really forceful. You only know that you can control yourself. You're not really controlling. People view you as, yeah, with these flowers, people view you as realigning with your heart. Realigning with your heart, with your purpose. And if anyone try to deter you, excuse me, I keep on burping. Anyone tries to deter you while on your path, you would drop everything, stop everything, go within, and try to realign with your purpose, your sense of purpose, where you should go on in your path. And I like how this is the number 12, because that totals out to be 3. And when I was shuffling, I also saw the world card for this group. So that's the world card is number 21, and that also equals out to 3. So if you always see 33 or number 3, those could be your confirmation numbers. That's just a sign that that the divine is heavily protecting you. They're with you while on your journey, to keep you safe on a straight path, to keep you focused. People view you as, yeah, surrendering to the will of God. And if this isn't resonating with you, then please, by all means, pick another group. But people view you as very at peace, tranquil. You know how to follow through with large projects, and you know how to see things out to completion. You know how to be whole within yourself, and how to find that own closure within yourself. People view you as focused, and people view you as a hard worker. You strive towards reaching your dreams, your purpose. You know how to follow your heart. And people view you as just, you keep very to yourself. People love that you can keep to yourself, and that you're not really forceful in certain situations. Whether you have like a squabble with someone, or like a tiff, you know how to just not really add much into it, because you're focused. You know how to just find that sense of closure within yourself, and how to reflect on your own actions and not really judge others. You just wait for them to see things differently, and you try to see things differently yourself. You don't really expect anything of others that you wouldn't expect within yourself. So let me pull some more cards to see what else is attractive about my pile number 2s. What do people love about group number 2? Oh, something already came out. People view you as very courageous with the 9 of Swords. You could be a Gemini or a Pisces. Yeah, there's a sense of duality when I said Gemini and Pisces, because they're both mutable signs. So you know how to go and flow, and you know how to find that strength, to find that courage to really battle and fight for what makes you anxious, what makes you anxious. You know how to suss through that. You know how to be fair and gentle. People like that you are fair. People like that you are merciful, that you don't Like this knight here, he could have killed this, but he knew how to tame it and lure it into this cave. He knew how to lure it into this place with the light, with strategy, with determination, with wit, with determination. You shed a light on the ugliness within yourself, and you know how to confidently suss through that so that it just wouldn't give you any restless nights. People view you as, you sleep well at night, and people really can't get you down. Really. Not even yourself. Not even your own mind. Not even your own mind. It can't get you. Again, with things that are hidden, yet you're open to learning things that isn't just from your own. You're open to new ideas, new lessons that you don't just think of yourself high, mighty, and smart, pompous, because again, this is the page. It's in a very beginner stage, so you're honest about that you're not a know-it-all. You stay open and receptive towards seeing things in a different light, towards learning new things, learning new ways and how to battle adversities, challenges, specifically within your mind, because with the sword energy and this hangman, you know how to make certain sacrifices in order to have that sense of inner peace within yourself. And people view you as very smart, very secretive, because you go within. People love that you are a mystery to them. You have this hidden knowledge. People don't know what you know, but they wish they knew. People want to know how you do it. People want to know how you battle against your fears, because you're so courageous. You're determined. You know how to go after what you want. Yeah. You know how to, you're not stuck. The Eight of Swords, and it's like a mind illusion where you don't really see the full truth of the situation, but you see the truth. Again, with the Nine of Swords, he doesn't look like he's restless. It look like he woke up at the crack of dawn because he's well rested. He put on his armor and he battled what he needed to face. Oh, I thought it was another card behind this. So with this Pegasus, the Eight of Swords, you realize that you have a lot of options, or people love that even in your state of pause, even in your times where you could feel stagnant or stuck, you're not really ever stuck. Things come to you. You're, again, with the rainbow in the back, there's always this sense of a happy ending. There's always this sense of happy ending with you. And I like how the moon is watching the Pegasus here. If you can. Because it just goes to show that the divine is watching you all. And you're highly protected. Because you surrender you're surrendering to God for your newfound vision, for your newfound for your higher perspective. People view you as being able to go within, reflect, and let go of things, so you won't really ever be stuck. You see the full truth of the situation because you went in and saw that situation through a higher perspective, or that person through a higher lens, where you're not really ever stuck. You find that sense of closure within yourself where you can battle your demons and really be in flow and realize the truth of the situation. Whatever hard times that you've gone through, people view you as going through new changes, new developments. Like the universe is doling out this sense of you're getting what you deserve, which it seems like nothing but good things. You're gaining strength and more wisdom. Because new wisdom with this. You're gaining strength because you accepted things for as they are. You're gaining new acceptance. You're very enlightened. So nothing can really deter you while on your path. People see you as just sitting in wait, like you're expecting them. Or you're just perfectly fine on your own. What's up? Yep. You know that there's still growth here. You know how to... People love that. You know how to take time out to meditate and to reflect on things that may seem dead. You know how to see the best within things and celebrate the life, that present moment that you're currently in. You know how to harness your skills, your talents, and to create something beautiful out of the messy situation that may seem dead. You may be a Cancer or a Scorpio, but yeah, this person views you as intuitive. People love that you are just this happy-go-lucky, celebratory person, that you communicate effectively. You're a good friend. You're someone that people always want on their side because you see the brighter side of things. You see things in a different light than others. What else is attractive about power number 2? Whoa, a lot. Yeah, you know how there's this sense of following your own path towards spiritual enlightenment, spiritual fulfillment within yourself. You know how to take time out to find that guide within, or you're that guide for others. People love that you can guide them and help them. You live by example. You help them suss through the things that they need to work on, so they won't feel alone. There's a sense of conventionality to you, but it's not that you're so conventional. You go about things unconventionally in a conventional sense, if that makes any sense. Because it's the Hierophant. This deals with religion and tradition, but this shows a depiction of a voodoo warlock. So you could go against the grain and be quite rebellious in spirit. People feel like you have a lot of control within yourself and in situations, even when you don't appear to be doing anything at all. The King of Wands is at the bottom of this stack. Let me just flip through it. Will view you as prosperous. You gain gifts from the universe. You could be an entrepreneur, or you go through a lot of busy times where you have this sense of clear consciousness to you, where you can discern through disillusionments within fantasies. You know how to, you know how to suss through deception, lies, sneaky, treachery, trickery, thievery. Because you surrender to the will of God. You surrender to God. You know how to see the purest intentions within people. You know how to suss through, because you have this spiritual enlightenment. You know how to go through times of healing within yourself. It's not really much this sense of worrying about others. People love that you shed this light. You shed this light to others, where you show them where they need to go. You live by example again. You know how to embrace change. You know how to let go and embrace the new. You know how to, with change, and you know how to keep an open heart at the end of the day. No matter if someone's done you wrong, no matter if someone overtook from you, like they took like all your energy, your time, or or your money, or someone stole from you, you know how to have this forgiving, merciful, merciful goodness to you, where you won't really hold it against people. You'll just keep to yourself and just leave them be, because we all really know the truth of the situation. We all know the truth, so, or eventually we will, because you live by example. People view you as very authoritative, you know how to stand in your power. You always get what you want, because you know how to wait and how to just be open to newfound knowledge. You know how to you just have this skillfulness, this wit to you, where people can't really catch you slipping. You always do everything you do, everything you go through is for a reason. You know, it's all underlining towards your spiritual satisfaction, towards your inner peace, towards you being more enlightened, and like through your intentional pause, you know how to suss through your shadow qualities, whatever you need to heal from the past, whatever bad habits, whatever toxic qualities about yourself. You know, it's just not only these people. You know how to be real and true to yourself. People love that about you, that you're real. To sum it all up, people love that you are real and you don't, you embrace this change. You go through new reckonings. There's just like call to a new life, where you reach this epiphany. The universe really sees the purest intentions, the purity of the trueness of your intentions, the trueness of your heart, of your thoughts. And if anyone is your worst critic, it would be you, yourself. But I feel like you try to be, there's a sense of self-focus, surrendering to the will of the cosmos, to God, and this is surrendering your pride. You're not really a prideful person. You know how to surrender your crown. You know how to humble yourself. And people love that, you're humbling. Again, with that living by example, you show people how in certain groups where there could be power dynamics, or where there could be ego clash, you know how to step down from your pedestal. You know how to shift any beliefs that aren't working anymore, any perspectives that aren't working anymore, and you know how to just embrace chaos and change. You are chaotic. People view you as chaotic in nature, but you know how to go and flow with that. You know how to embrace and let go and just be focused on yourself, reflect. And again, I just find these depictions that came out for you. People love that you're always doing something. You're always on the go. You're always working through shadow qualities of yourself. And I am seeing the Devil card next to the Seven of Swords. So yeah, people view you as very spitfire. When you do speak, you're very blunt. There's no cutting. There's no cutting. There's no soft way to put it. You're real. You're just genuine, honest. Where people, you've always been deceived and lied to. It's like you despise liars. You hate when people lie to you, or people just withhold the truth from you. So you know how to suss through and find that truth for yourself, where people can't really deter you. They can't really steer you in the wrong direction, because again, you're constantly surrendering to God. You know how to see through deceptions, lies, anything that may be a disillusionment. Yeah. You know how to have your own new ventures. You're going after your own new ventures. People view you as successful, and your new creative adventures is grounded, it's settled, it's people view you as working on something tangible, and you being an effective leader with the King of Wands. That's pre-Emperor energy. So people view you as strategic, a good mediator. You keep a good conscience about you. You're very confident, a fearless leader. In tune with your intuition. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. Pile number 2, those who picked this crystal, like, share, subscribe, or just leave. But I hope you guys have a very blessed day. Now, on to pile number 3, those who picked this group. I'm gonna start with you. The card that came out for you, pile number 3, is the Temperance card. So with you, people love that you are angelic. People view you as this light being, very pure, harmonious within yourself, and you spread that light out onto others. You live by example. People view you as balanced within your divine masculine, divine feminine, no matter if you're male or female. People view you as balanced within the dualities of yourself. People view you as being able to take time out and meditate. People view you as calming, meditative, very tranquil. And people view you as being in flow with time, being in flow with time, and being willing to embrace change. Which this does equal out to the number 5, the number 14. So you could be born in the 14th month, or the 5th day, or the 5th month, or life path number 5. But people love that you are comfortable with your shadow qualities, and you know how to embrace this sense of moderation. People view you as eating healthily, or you know how to modify the complexities of yourself and life. Oops, I threw it on the ground. People love that you are peaceful. People love that you are quiet and you embrace all qualities of yourself. People love that you have tattoos. You may have tattoos, whether it's on your arms or on your back, on your legs. People love how you dress, because she is very fitted in this green dress. So people view you as very in tune with your emotions, your sense of self. You know how to take time out of the busy days of like rat race, and you know how to take time to incorporate self-love, quiet time, meditation. People view you as very at peace with yourself. People view you as spiritually and materially strong. You have this sense of balance within the material world and spiritual world. People view you as graceful, strong, complex. Yeah, very complex. And you're strong for being able to keep up this sense of balance within yourself, keeping up this sense of moderation when you're not really working like a lot, and then you have no time for yourself, or you don't attend to like meet the needs of every person, to be social, and then work on top of that, and then you have no time for yourself or for your happiness. People view you as being able to balance the many aspects of life without overdoing it in one area. People view you as you have this optimistic attitude where, you know, you may think in a way that everything is possible with God, or people just view you as you find a sense of meaning and purpose within everything, within every aspect, or people find you as very meaningful and purposeful. People view you as like growth follows you everywhere you go because you nurture yourself. You shed this light and it reaches other people. What else is attractive about pile number 3? Yeah, very comfortable with the shadow qualities of self. And look what comes out. Again, with the wing. So you have this sense of freedom within yourself. No one can really hold you down. They're this kind, warm leader. You express your emotions. You're very expressive with your creativity, or you're creatively expressive. People love how you express yourself. People view you as self-confident. People love how confident you are in yourself, because you take time to work to really suss through and know yourself. You're really present in your body. You're very appreciative of your body. People love your body. People view you as very sensuous and attractive. I'm hearing bombshell. So people view you as sexy. People view you as, people love how you can go against the grain and rebel, be this rebellious spirit. People view you as, whether you're a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or a Scorpio, people view you as, people view you as fiery. So people view you as, people view you as, so your balance, there's this, people view you as being able to, yeah, I'm getting a sense with the Queen of Wands, you're able to do it all, to balance many aspects of life, to balance your busy schedule. You're able to really be in flow with the universe, to really see the things optimistically, to really, people view you as optimistic and open to receiving, very loving, very warm, very fruitful, bountiful, prosperous. People view you as, you know, there's like this time to celebrate. There's like a nice picnic day. People view you as very creative. Your creations, you pride yourself in your creations, whether you work in a group. People view you as being someone that they would love to work with. People love how, what else do people love about pile number 3? People love your fiery nature. You're a self-starter. People love that you are very radical. You embrace change. People love, people love how peaceful you are, but you know how to shake things up. You have this sense of determination about you, this sense of, yeah, like your perspective, your physical body itself is attractive. Whether it's just your overall figure, your shape, your breasts, your legs, your eyes, but your whole self-image is attractive, like how you portray yourself. Your life philosophy of you're just really following your dreams and going after what you want in a very enthusiastic way. People view you, they like your philosophies. People view you as very generous. People love how happy-go-lucky you are, how honest you are, how unbridled you are. Nothing can really hold you back or steer you wrong because you're so uniquely you. You're so honest. People view you as being lucky, being able to take risks, self-righteous, being able to being able to take, being able to make self-sacrifices, being able to go after your dreams. People view you and they love how spiritual you are, how meditative you are. People like how self-aware you are and how you go through awakenings, how you're always constantly developing, how you're always improving, and how you're just going through new beginnings. People view you as, yeah, going after your dreams, leaving behind things that aren't serving you anymore, whether it's someone from the past or just always a being. You know how to heal your inner child. People view you as very healing. People view you as being able to be comfortable with the shadow qualities of yourself. And yeah, you're very generous, like I said, with the Six of Pentacles. Very intimidating too, because there's death around here where it should be this two-way abundance, but it seemed like it was cut short. Like some people didn't act right. So you know how to, again, leave behind things that doesn't serve you. And you know how to, you could be a Taurus, or a Gemini, or an Aries, or a Sagittarius, but people love how giving and nurturing you are, how charitable you could be with your energy, time, and money. People love how bountiful you are. And you're open to receiving, but you're, again, intimidating, very intimidating with the Knight of Cups. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're this romantic, charming person. Again, with the Queen of Wands, very charming and magnetic. People are very attracted to you, especially when it comes to how you look. People view you and your beliefs. So you have the brains and the beauty. You have this sense of self-awareness where you're very in tune with your conscious. You know how to reach these new levels of consciousness within yourself. You're just constantly evolving, constantly changing. What else is attractive about pile number 3? People view you as... It just fell under my desk. One just fell. Clearly. So, yeah. You know how to just say no. When you feel like you're taking on too much, too many burdens. Because you value this sense of balance. And... yeah, because you value this sense of balance and self-love and just qualities of yourself. You value your peace. You're very peaceful. So if anyone tries to mess up that sense of peace within yourself, or that sense of moderation you're trying to, with all your strength and all your grace and all your power, you're trying to maintain that balance, and people try to add more burdens onto your list, you're not one to play with, basically. Yeah, you're very, with a dragon, intimidating, very bigger than life. Yeah, you're here. I'm just hearing you're here for a good time and a long time. Because I imagine dragons, dinosaurs, they lived long, but it's like from other people being in a business and in their life, now they're extinct. So it's like, you're not gonna ruin. I value this preciousness, this of me. I'm precious. I embrace change, sure, because people view you as successful. You've endured a lot to reach to success. You've took it on a lot. But people love how you know how to unload yourself from your burdens and how to say no. People love how you think that everything is possible. You have this, anything is possible with God. You have this optimistic attitude. So why not face these disillusionments to where you have to take on a lot? You have to hustle. You have to go about things in this like rat race mode, like the sense of competition for success, of where it just feel like things are coming at you. You know how to go within, and when things anger you or things stress you out, you know how to take time for yourself and meditation to relax and find that sense of tranquility, that peace, that love, that you give that love to yourself, that calmingness. You're that calming spirit. You need time out of the hustle and bustle to really seek this sense of groundedness within your emotions, really being firm within your emotions, again with consciousness. Yeah, you're very you just go through new levels of awareness, of consciousness, and you know how to suss through disillusionments too, lies and things not appearing the way that it really is. It's like clear point blank period. It's a wolf right here. You know how to really unload yourself from the unnecessarities, to ground yourself, to be firmly rooted in who you are and you're at peace. And you value meditation. So, yep. Peace, joy, contentment, the happy rainbow. So, you're very protective. The Leviathan, however you say it, the Leviathan. It's like the most powerful beast. Like nothing could stop with these 10s completions. So people view you as going through completions, new cycles. People love how you know how to end things. You know how to reach these newfound beginnings where you're never really in between. You know how to move on. So people view you as protecting your heart, protecting your family. Nothing can really battle up against you because you're so strong, you're powerful, you're potent. People should run away from you if they ever try to ruin your sense of peace or your sense of happiness or your sense of success within yourself. Yeah, you could be a Scorpio or Sagittarius, but yeah, you're reaching these new creations. People love how whole you are within yourself, how much love that you have to give, and you protect it, you guard it. It's like these big, look at this, what's right under it. You embrace change. You know that there's this need to change that's inevitable. You know how to leave imprisoning situations that seem like it's trying to hold you back, or it seems like there's lies, deception, thievery, treachery, things along those lines. You know how to suss through the truth of the situation. You know how to share this truth, how to be very blunt and cutting with your words, how to be grounded in the truth, and you know how to just fill up your own cup, and how to, people are very attracted to you. People love how truthful you are. They love how romantic and charming you are. But again, you have this sense of I've been hurt before and I'm not gonna allow it to happen again. You're open, receptive to love, and you're giving, but it's like people have taken advantage of that before. So you're very protective over your sense of family, your sense of self, things that you've worked hard towards achieving and balancing out, things that you've worked hard on. You're strong. You're very complex. Again, people love how complex you are. You're not like everyone else. And there's a lot of things that make you you. But at the end of the day, you have this optimistic attitude. You have this, people love how you find the meaning and purposes of things. And you have this sense of purpose where everything you do is purposeful. Nothing you do is just for free, willy-nilly. It's not for no reason. Yeah, you know how to just go in with life and embrace, embracing times of community, your kindreds, your loved ones. You know how to take time out and to see the best in things, see the best in people. You know how to celebrate certain coming togethers. But again, you know how to be this light being where you shed that light. People see a lot of opportunities coming from you. People want to, people see you as being able to provide opportunity for others. People seeing you as someone that they want to combine and join forces with, someone that is intense, someone that is a good ally. You're someone that's a very good ally. People will find it attractive how firm and secure you are within yourself. You're this catch that everyone would want to, you know, have their hands on. You're very empowering, and you shed that light onto others. You make them feel empowered and realize how they can bring that sense of empowerment within themselves. People love how you're welcoming, and you have this sense of provision to you, where you have this outlook where you always make sense of, yeah, you create a lot of possibilities for your creations, specifically within communicating that out and on to communicating your creations out and onward to a group and bringing insight to others. You know how to keep your promises, where there's this sense of like synergy going on here. People value your self-image, your opinions. People value what you think, your philosophies, how you've reached this self-awareness, and how you arrived to these newfound ideas, how you arrived to these creations that you've made for yourself, and how you achieve onwards towards your dreams. Very determined, might I add, because people view you as so lucky. People view you as never being deterred, because you're this potent force. People love, again, your tattoos. You could have tattoos on your chest or on your head or on your arms, on your wrist. But people love that yeah, you're this strong, again with the temperance, very strong, very graceful, and able to embrace changes, and you're comfortable with the shadow qualities for yourself, even if there's self-destructive qualities where you feel like sometimes you get in your own way. It all leads towards your betterment. Like you always seem to be on the right path. Okay, I hope that resonated with you, pile number 3. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't left already. I feel honored to have done your group, to have done your reading for you, and I hope to see you around here again. I hope you have a very blessed rest of your day wherever you are, or a very blessed night. And yeah, just keep on being you,